Okay, here we are. I am so pleased that we have such a great group here. They're from Circle Theater Players over at Sand Lake Center for the Arts, and of course that's in Averill Park. I'm giving you a lot of information, but at least you'll know where to go. They're doing Secret Garden, the musical, and you'll be able to see it. And I love that story. That is the greatest story. I watched that movie. I just love it. Have not seen the musical, though. Next to me is Shirley Neiss, right?
Correct.
And behind me, I have three of the singers, and we have Matthew and Joy Perret, and then we have on music over there, she's the musical director, Marietta Mitchell, and then another singer, Katherine Buddenhagen, right? Got it. Good. Okay, so that's who's on the set today. What is The Secret Garden about?
Well, you talked about you haven't seen the musical, and of course we are doing that version of The Secret Garden. And it actually won a Tony Award in 1999 when the musical first appeared on Broadway. But it is a story about making it back from loss. It's about power and love and a time of healing, and about growth and rebirth and the value of family strength. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the story is told through song. I remember when the songbook arrived, 350 pages, and I thought, wow, this is
the songbook was 350?
Yes, so it's...
You have a lot of words to memorize.
And there is dialogue.
Lyrics, I'm sorry.
There is dialogue besides,
yeah.
But it's just, yes, we've presented many challenges for our cast.
Even how big is the cast?
19. We have 19. A couple of unique things about our cast. We have two mother-son ensembles, and we have two married couples.
We have one with us here.
One with us.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, they're just very talented. Some of our group come over an hour away, Southern Columbia County, to practice and help us entertain. So they're putting a lot of effort into this, and we're just so pleased with the cast that we've created.
Well, let's not tease our audience any longer. Let's hear the song they're going to perform. I heard
Someone Crying.
Someone Crying.
Someone Crying.
So I think you could get a good shot. We'll kind of stay out of the way if we can. Okay, good.
Someone in this hall.
voices you have. You're incredible. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you for performing. I'd like to talk to Marietta over here. Marietta?
Hi.
Hey, hi. How you doing?
Good.
You're over there with all the music.
All 350 pages.
Oh my goodness.
Right here, I'm the orchestra for the show.
Yeah.
And the keyboard.
And how many songs are there in the show?
At least 30. At least 30.
No reprises or anything? They're all
Some of them, well, there are about 5 of those are
Okay.
reprises, yes, but it's a lot of music. The story is almost told all through music. Sometimes I just segue from one song to the other. You would want to think maybe operetta style, something like that, little talk and then sing.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. The music is gorgeous.
Well, it is beautiful. Who wrote the music to it? Do you
I
know?
don't even
Yeah,
know her
that's
name.
okay.
Shirley, do you know? I don't know.
Shirley's the producer here.
But she did a great job with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really. Very complex. Sometimes some of it is very dissonant, and we have thunders, and they're singing wild notes, but it all comes together so beautifully.
Well, I mean, what a talent to be able to just kind of sit down and do 350 or 30 songs. I mean, and we have to remind people that everyone here is a volunteer.
Correct. We are community theater.
Community theater.
Small part of Rensselaer County.
Right.
And, but as I said, our cast comes from a distance. Our roads are always kept clear in the inclement weather. And we just love to give them an opportunity to perform.
And the Sand Lake Center for the Arts, if you haven't been there, it's really a lovely, it's a former church, but it's just a lovely, warm place, and they made it into a black box theater.
Yes, and our stage is a little challenging this time. Instead of having 4 walls and going through rigorous changes, we've created and used periactoids and coleus and all these little theater technical terms that many of us in community theater have not been exposed to before now. Yeah. The spinning panels allow our dreamers, our ghosts, to enter and exit very fluidly. So it's a new concept to us.
But that's exciting, isn't it?
It is, yes. It calls for some very serious blocking and timing on the part of our cast, but they're up to it. It's been a challenge, and they've accepted the challenge. It's been a joy working with all of them.
I do want to address Katherine. Katherine, you have a beautiful, or Katherine, I'm sorry, Katherine, a little mixed up here. Katherine, you have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
And I wanted to ask you, how long have you been doing this?
Since I was 7 to 5 years, I'm 12.
Wow. Are you classically trained?
Well, I'm taking voice lessons.
Okay.
I've taken them since I was 8, so not classically, but musical theater.
You have a beautiful voice, though.
Thank you.
Really incredible. And how about you, Matthew? How long have you been singing?
Goodness, probably since her age, about 7.
Okay. Okay, good.
Haven't I my 30s, mid-30s.
Classically trained, or just
No,
got the talent?
I've been blessed with some really great teachers over the
Yeah.
years. So yeah, classically trained, and always come from the school that if you're classically trained, you can do anything. So.
Right. That's great. And Joy, how about you?
About the same. I pretty much came out of the womb singing.
Singing. I imagine when I heard you opening that song, I thought, oh my gosh, what a fabulous voice you have.
Thank you.
You just seem to carry that whole song from the beginning through.
It's fun being a ghost.
Yeah. Oh, you're the ghost in it.
I'm the ghost of his wife.
Oh, okay.
So I get to haunt him in the show.
Yeah, well, that'll give you.
I'm sure he would say I do in real
That'll
life,
give you
too.
something to think about. Since you are married, so you can do that. We want to remind people when can they see this?
We are in production now, and we'll be performing January 11th through the 20th.
Okay.
Our Thursday, Friday, and Saturday performances are at 8 p.m., and our Sunday matinees are at 2:30.
And is this a show for everybody?
It is. It's a story about children, but it's not necessarily a child's story. There's a lot of adult drama and issues, but it just makes it entertaining for everyone. Yes, it's certainly a
So, I mean, we just always like to mention that on the show, whether it's age appropriate for our audience.
Definitely.
And you know what? It's really important to bring kids to the theater. We find that many of the people that are in theater now got into it because their mother or their father brought them to theater when they were young, and their heart just went out to it. Yes. So I'm sure that you probably all have that same feeling. That's how I kind of felt. So anyway, thank you for being here
Well,
today.
thank you
And
for
did
the
we get everything
opportunity.
covered? We
I
know
think so.
where and when and
Yes,
how.
please come.
Please take that short drive down to Averill Park and check it out. And of course, you might be watching in Rensselaer County, and it wouldn't be quite so far, right?
Not
So
at
just
all,
come on
no.
down and see it. Secret Garden musical, and it's a wonderful story. I've always enjoyed it. I always watch it when it's on TV. So from Circle Theater Players, Averill Park, check it out. I'm Ann